Okay, time for another video. This time about the Govee Christmas String Lights. Over the last few months, we've bought and installed a number of Govee lights, mainly for the outside of the house, or actually all for the outside of the house. I'll include some videos, I'll include some links to some videos under the description and also in the cards above if you want to take a look at those. But in the lead up to Christmas, these were on offer during the Black Friday sales. And so I thought I'd give them a go and put them on our Christmas tree this year. The thing that really drew me to this though is that in addition to them hopefully being great Christmas tree lights, they're also IP65 waterproof, sorry, which should mean that I can use them outside throughout the remainder of the year. So they're not just Christmas lights, they can be all year lights that can be used for any scene, not just for Christmas. So let's unbox them. We'll take a look at what we get in the box, get them on the Christmas tree and see what they're like. Okay, let's see what's inside the box. So it comes in this really nice box with a magnetic latch. So as it holds itself shut. It's clearly designed to be stored in this between Christmases, so that you can, after Christmas, put it away and then get it out next year, and hopefully it's as good as new. But anyway, let's have a look. Let's open it up. So we get these two nice boxes. We get a manual by the look of it. Have a look at that in a second. This long reel. In fact, let me get everything out and I'll come back. Okay, that's everything out of the box. And yeah, it's definitely designed to be stored in this box between Christmases, in that, as an example, the reel came in this foam insert that goes inside the box. So they've definitely thought about how you might store it between Christmases, which is great. Anyway, you get this long reel of Christmas lights on this plastic reel here, and that then is connected to a switch, which has a waterproof connector on the end. Then you get in this case, the UK plug, again with a waterproof adapter on the end. I'm assuming that the plug itself will not be IP65 rated. It can't be. So it must just be from the cable and the lights itself. And then you get a whole load of instructions, including some details on how to actually how to install it, and then also how to store it in between, when between events. And yeah, then a user manual and some guides on how to use it. So let's get this all plugged in and turned on to make sure everything's working, and then install it on the tree. And there we go. Definitely working. They're pretty bright as well. This is going to look great on the tree. Okay, now they're working. Let's go and get them on the tree. Putting it on the tree was easy. The reel made it much easier actually than having a long string of lights. I put it on, I realized I didn't quite have enough to get right to the top, so I had to unreel it a bit and then put it on again. But it was, pretty straightforward. So it's on the tree. I thought I'd just quickly try and give you a closer view of exactly what the string looks like. So hopefully you can see this. Fingers crossed it's focusing on it. But it's this wrapped cable, wrapped cable, I guess, with LEDs built into the cable. You see, so it's actually, they don't stick out like traditional Christmas lights. They're not a cable with a light coming out of them. They're actually, the light itself is actually built, is sort of in line in the cable. And there's quite a few of them. They're every, 10 centimeters, say. So there's quite a lot of them. The cable itself is white, or a sort of silvery white, so it does stand out. You can definitely see the cable. And the end of the cable is, here we go, that's it. So it's got this sort of white pucky type thing, or a cap on the end. But yeah, it's very good. I went for the 20 meter, which I think is like the 66 foot or something version of this cable, and I have a 5-foot tree, or 5.5-foot tree, I think probably, and it just made it. I had to be a bit careful about making sure that I didn't sort of overlapped too much. And with that, it got all the way, so you can see I got all the way up to the top and then a little bit down again. So if you have a particularly big tree, you may well need to have a couple of these. I don't think they come in any sizes bigger than 20 meters, so you may well have to buy multiple if you've got a particularly big Christmas tree, or you're wanting to do like an outdoor tree. Anyway, yeah, now I need to turn it on, see what it looks like, and then set the kids on the tree and get them to decorate it with the rest of the Christmas decorations. I wanted to quickly show this page from the manual, which shows the distances or the gaps between each of the lights, as well as the gap between the first light and the switch and the plug. So you can see I was right, it was 10 centimeters between each of the lights. And then you've got a 1.5 meter or a roughly 5 foot gap from the first light to the switch. And then a 1 meter or just over 3 foot length before the plug. Then it was on to adding it in the app. As always, this is really easy and straightforward. You just go into add new device, find it actually auto appeared at the very top of it in that section there. Click on add, and then it adds it into the app. You just need to press the button on the switch to during the process, give it a name, join the Wi-Fi, update your firmware, and then you're ready to go. Govee are always very good at this. The whole process only takes like a few minutes and is almost always completely straightforward. So yeah, very good. Okay, so now for the grand reveal. I've overlaid the app on the left-hand side so you can see what's going on, but I'll turn it on now. This is actually one of my favorite ones. It's called Rainbow. And it sort of flows up through the lights. It looks very cool. I like that a lot. You can see down here, it's on Rainbow. So I'm going to just select a few, just show you some of the differences you can do here.